Hello, everyone. It's Beverly with Custom Created Handmade Crafts. And how are you guys today? Today is Thursday, and I am working on my fall collaboration piece that is going to be put out on Saturday. So I am first going to make some letters, and this is going to be a part of the piece that I'm making. So I want to get that done and out of the way so that way we can work on the next piece in totality without having to stop and wait for anything. So I have already mixed up my resin, and I am using my Tea Expert resin today, the crystal clear. And I am just mixing in some of my HTV Runt glitters, the holographic chunky glitters. And these come in a set of, I believe, 12 or 15 colors that you get. And I have chosen to use a mix of another set of chunky glitters that I got of orange and red and gold because the HTB Ron set didn't have any orange in it. So here is my orange already mixed up and ready to go. And I mixed up the green and the gold. And I decided that I will wait for you guys and do the red so that way you can see how much glitter I am putting into them. And I tend to pack it full so that way I don't see any clear glitter. So of that bottle, I'm using about half of it, if not more than half. And I pack it full of glitter. And I scrape my sides going downward so that way that glitter comes off of the cup and into the resin. So that way I'm getting most of my glitter into the resin and not sitting on the side of my cup. And then I'm just stirring. And as you see, it is packed. So there shouldn't be any settling of glitter, all just at the bottom and nothing left um, for the back of the piece. I'm okay with it all settling at the front, but we won't have to worry about that. So that is how I pack my glitters. So I have also used some of my sequins. I showed you guys when I made the bookmark. The bookmarks, I had this pack of honeybees and beehives, and it had the bluebird and some leaves. And so I just stuck one of those in each of the letters that I am going to be using. And I had some leftover resin, just a little bit of clear, and I put it in with the honeybee. But I'm just going to go ahead and put in my orange. And I wasn't sure how much resin these letters took. I completely forgot to measure. So I mixed up 30 milliliters for each letter, which I see is too much, but that's okay. I have something that I can do with the leftovers. Hopefully Mr. Honeybee is okay down in there. And what I'm doing right now is just going through and making sure that I get any bubbles that may be down there out of the corners and out, hopefully, to come up to the surface while we're working on the other letters. All right. So that is our H. It is done. Now we're going to do our O in the green. All right. So looks like they may be taking like 15 milliliters of resin. So that's not too bad. Oh no, Mr. Bluebird floated. I'm sorry, Mr. Bluebird. He might not show up, Mr. Bluebird, since there may be green glitter under him now. Darn it. Okay. I'm going to make sure Mr. Leaf is down. And the other one that I have to worry about is that beehive. We're going to put our gold on top of the leaf. And I'm going to remember not to stir on that side too. Get in here. Get in those edges there of the E. Just making sure any bubbles come up to the surface. I don't want to see them. I don't want any holes in my piece at the edges. Even if I do have them, it will be okay. I just don't want them. I don't want the pieces to come out with any holes in them. All right, and I'll spray this in again and spray these while we're at it. And these do not have to be domed either because they are going into resin as well. So, and here's this. Oopsie, got a little too much in there. So I will get some of that out. Well, I just pushed it back into the mold, that's all. All right, guys, so that is for the first step. We're gonna let this cure, and then we will be back to work on step 2 of our fall collaboration piece. If you are not aware of what the collaboration is about, this collaboration is put on and hosted by Mini Scenes GB, Tracy at Mini Scenes GB. And it is just a bunch of us crafters on YouTube coming together, and we have a theme each collaboration. And so this one is fall. And so we can make anything related to fall that we would like to make. No other stipulations. So I definitely love fall, and I love the changing of leaves, the colors, and things like that. So that is the reason that I um, definitely had to be involved in this collaboration. So check us out. Be sure to go into my description, hit the playlist, and check out what all of the others are making as well, not just me. And don't click off my video early, okay? You wait until my video is done, and then you go watch the others, okay? So I'll see you guys shortly once these are cured. Bye bye. All right, guys, we are back. And if you hear some noise in the background, it is the air purifier. So sorry about that noise. But I do need it on because I have mentioned before that I have been noticing when I'm using resin, and it's mainly the UV resin, that I'm getting like a soreness in my face. So I definitely need the air purifier on. So what I have done is I have taken the mold that we will be using, and what we're going to be doing is a sign. And so I have taken that mold and I have put into it my Let's Resin chameleon flakes, the regular chameleon flakes, and I used the color green orange. And it has hues of green, orange, gold, and I see purple and blue in here, all of the holographic colors. So that is why I chose it, because I think it is going to go well with what we will be putting into it. And in addition to the letters that we made earlier. So those are still curing. But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and get working on this sign. So I have a 3 ounces of my Tea Expert resin. And what we're going to do is I am going to be putting in some glitter. So that's why I didn't care about any of the extra flakes in the mold from the chameleon powder, because I just truly wanted to get the edges done around the mold, because I have some things that I'm going to be putting into it and I don't want those things to be seen from the edges. So that's why I colored the edges with the green orange chameleon flakes. And so I have taken some of my glitters that I have. One is the HTV Runt Coffee holographic glitter. We'll be using that. Some of the orange that I used earlier, and then some of the Desert Sunset that I got from Miss Sheila. And then I have some fine glitter that I got from KC Resin shop as a free gift. So we may be adding that in too if it's needed. It may not be needed. So we'll see. But I want to start with the brown. And that is what I want most of my glitter to be, is that brown. So got a good bit of brown in there so far. And then I'm going to take some of the Desert Sunset from Miss Sheila. And I'm going to pour some of that in. And I'll use my spoon here. And I'll just take, and I'll put this in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And the reason I don't use this mold from the bottom, with the bottom being the face, is because it has some scratches in it. It came to me from Amazon that way. And I didn't send it back. I just said I would work bottom up in it. So I'm okay with that. So here, adding in this Desert Sunset. This is some pretty glitter. And Miss Sheila does sell her glitter. So if you're interested in that, go over and check out her channel, which is Reptiles in Resin. And I know she has an eBay store now. And I will try to link that in my description for you guys. I don't know if I can, but I will link her channel for sure. Okay, so we got in our Desert Sunset, and I'm going to add in some more of the orange. There we go. And let's see what we got here. And as I said earlier, just scrape your cup downward to get your glitter into your resin. So that way you don't have it sitting all on the side of your cup. And then just stir. And I think we have a beautiful fall blend. So that way you guys can see. And I think it matches the what I have in the mold with the chameleon flakes pretty well. So when I saw that chameleon flake, I'm like, yes, that's perfect. I wanted to use an intense chameleon, but it was okay. This will do too. I'm still using a dark color in it, so hopefully it will back pretty well. All right, let's see what we got here. I can use some more glitter, so some more brown. And I may not use all 3 ounces of this, but I do have something that can hold the glitter if I need it to. All right, I do want more. I'm gonna add in the rest of this gold, orange. Add that in there. Let's see where we're at. Mm-hmm. Pretty. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right. And so I am just going to spray the bottom of the mold here. And I just want to get down a base layer because we will be adding things into this. Let's see here. Yeah, let's use it all. Be able to reach all of our edges with no issues. Yeah. And the next layer will be the fun part. So I will get this layer. I want it tacky, not fully cured, and we can start putting our pieces down. Okay. So I will give this about maybe 2.5 hours. 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. And then I will be back to put in our pieces. So I will see you guys shortly. All I'm doing is just going to spread this out, and then we'll wait. Maybe not even the 2.5 hours. It might be about an hour and 30 minutes because this is a thin layer. It's not thick at all. So I don't need that much time. All right. So be back shortly. All right, guys, we are back. And I have laid out my my sign how I want it to look. So I missed my window of tackiness. It is pretty much cured, so I can even sit the pieces on top of it. Um, so I am going to UV down the pieces. And so in order not to bore you with that, I will time lapse you through it. So you don't have to sit and watch it in real time. Great, guys. So I am just going to get my letters laid down just like I did the rest of this. And then I will get a clear layer of resin put on top. And then we will come back and see if we need another layer after that. So I will get everything laid down, and then I will come back to you guys once that layer is cured, and we will see if we need a third and final layer. So we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, we are back, and our piece is now cured. And all I did was I did end up putting a 3 layers on it. Well, 2 after that bottom layer. So I did the bottom layer with you guys, and then came back and layered everything on top, and then a clear layer, and then I added another clear layer. So in all, I used 12 ounces of resin on the top, and then 6 ounces on the bottom, so 18 ounces total of resin. And as you can see, we put in the sunflowers, I put in the sequins, I put in my letters. Now, my E, the leaf is kind of protruding. It is covered with resin, but it is kind of protruding. And the M, the beehive, is protruding a little bit, but it's nothing major. They are covered with resin. And then one of my sunflowers here started to protrude a little bit, and this one here as well. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with the sign. So let's get it demolded. All right, see what we got. Got a little bit of overpour, and our mold has a little bit of the flakes, but not much left in there. So let's see. Ooh, I like it. I really like those edges. Oh man, look at how pretty that back is. It is so pretty. Wow, that is gorgeous, guys. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Overall, it is gorgeous. Now let me get some of this overspill off of it here. Sorry about the noise. I had a bag in front of my box there that my scissors are in. Okay. I'm just cutting off some of this little bit of over pour there. And I will take my file and go across that to make it flush so that it doesn't stick out any at all. See? There we go. Any over here? No, nothing that is major, nothing that I can really cut. And that too, I'll have to file. There we go. Can cut some of it off. All right, guys. So what I will do is I will let my sign cure a little more because it is still bendy. And I'm still debating if I want to put a sawtooth hanger on it or if I just want it to stand, because it will stand. It's either it could stand on a table or a 3-tiered tray, or either it could hang. Whatever you decide to do with it, it would look very pretty also in a wreath for the door, for the front door. My E did float a little bit as well. And that's crazy because I did UV it down to that leaf. So that's weird. But overall, guys, I think it came out great. I love it. I really love it. And I hope you guys do too. Again, I thank Tracy for with Mini Scenes GB for putting on this collaboration. I greatly enjoyed being a part of it, as I do with all of the collaborations with the Crafty YouTubers United group in Discord. If you guys are not aware, Tracy created that group as well, the Crafty YouTubers United group on Discord. And if you aren't aware, go to that group, guys. I know I've mentioned it before. You can get lots of help if you are a YouTuber. We all help each other in everything. If you can't figure out your recording system, we help you out there as much as we can. If you need to know how to record something, we'll help you there. Anything you have a question on, we have someone in the group that has done it or knows about it. So definitely hop in that group on Discord and get in there and help us out too, but learn things as well. So I think that's about it, guys, for now. Greatly enjoyed the collaboration, as I said before. As you can tell, I'm not scripted, so I just think off of the cuff of my head. So I would like to thank my subscribers, new and old. I greatly appreciate all of you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely think about it. And I don't know why you wouldn't, because it is free. You're just helping out my channel, getting me pushed out more into YouTube land and for more people to see my videos. So I hope you would consider doing that for me as a little thank you. I don't know what you would be thanking me for, but I guess just for sharing. But guys, I enjoyed you guys, and I hope to see you on the next one. So until then, hugs and love, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.